focus and subconsciousness, are they mutually exclusive? Are there techniques I can learn to alert me of my subconscious mind? Subconscious mind is a sexy subject. And people online especially believe they can control the subconscious mind. But in reality, the subconscious is more in control of you. And so for us to consciously think we can install something to subconsciously control ourselves is quite a big order. The only thing we know in the field of psychology and neuroscience is the subconscious is heavily driven by this one force. Once you understand this one force, you can instill it into your life, and therefore you can allow your subconscious to work for you instead of working against you. Would you like to know what it is? This one force is an identity. Your mind is heavily influenced by who you believe yourself to be. This means every single one of you right now tuned in is what I like to call a winner. What do I mean by that? You might not feel like a winner tuned in right now, but no, you are. Every single one of you, you're a winner. Isn't that amazing? Think about somebody called John. John believes right now that he is unworthy of love. So what does John always do? He always ensures that he's emotionally repressed. He never gets into relationships, never allows anyone to get too close. Oh no. And therefore he always experiences bad relationships, never gets enough love. He's freaking won. Yes or no? He's a freaking winner. Imagine somebody like Fiona who always says, oh, I'm not good with money, Tim. I'm not good with money. What does she do? She never sells herself well. She never goes for what she wants. She never takes risks. She never invests in herself. And as a result, she's always broke, right? She's freaking won. Every single one of you, you are a winner. Your mind is being programmed to win. So believe it or not, your mind is incredible because it's helped you to win. Everything you see around you is a prize. But some of these prizes is probably the things you don't want, right? You're probably thinking, no, I don't want that prize in my life, right? So then you got to ask yourself, who do you believe yourself to be? Because your mind is just giving an output from the input. A calculator doesn't question what you're typing. A calculator just gives you a freaking answer. Yes or no? Your mind's exactly the same. So if you say to yourself every day, I can't do this, I'm going to quit, of course, you're going to find a way to win. So you got to ask yourself, what wins am I getting in my life right now? Right? What's the belief I'm having that's leading to that win? So this is how we influence the subconscious, by deeply ingraining a force into your life, which is an identity. And this is important because one of the strongest forces in human psychology is that need to remain congruent with how you're seeing yourself. So in each and every moment, you got to ask yourself this golden question. How am I creating this moment right now? Because you are. Yes or no? You're creating this moment from the belief you're deciding to infuse into this situation. So that's the first important question to ask yourself. The second important question to ask yourself is, who do you currently believe yourself to be in this moment right now? Because your behaviors is not you that's in control of your behaviors in terms of how you're expressing yourself. It's your identity. Would somebody who's shy act in a way that's always shy, be seen as somebody who's always shy? Would he or she have their cameras off right now if we was on a Zoom meeting? Yeah. Why? Because they are a shy person. That's what a shy person needs to do to win. Yes or no? If you believe you're broke right now, are you always going to ensure for the rest of next week and week after you're going to procrastinate and never going to go for it? Yes, because that's how you win that. Are you guys getting this? There's a great news to this. Ask me what? It means you're not broken. Isn't that amazing? It means you are not broken. That's the beauty behind this. It means you're not freaking broken because you're freaking winning at life right now. But now we got to consciously win at the things we want, not the things we don't want. Yes or no? So you got to remind yourself, each moment is a moment you're creating. And your life is a collection of the choices you've been creating and the choices you have been making. So each and every moment, ask yourself, is what I'm about to do right now going to lead me to who I want to be tomorrow? Because when you agree what you're practicing right now is who you're becoming. You practice holding yourself back so many times. you practice being emotionally repressed so many times, you become emotionally constipated, kind of like me. Right? Believe it or not, it's an area I'm trying to work on. And those of you who know what emotional constipation is, you know what I'm talking about, right? I've been repressed all throughout my life, being told I shouldn't show emotions. So that's who I became. I practiced that so many times, right? So what have you been practicing? And who must you now see yourself as for you to start going for what you really want? Because here's a fact about life. We are not the highest version of ourselves which we can imagine. We are the lowest version of ourselves which we can accept. Understand, you will not do enough to reach your highest, biggest goals in life, but you'll do whatever it takes to not breach your own standards of the belief you have of yourself. You probably want to sit on that for a moment in terms of what you've just heard. You will not do enough to reach your biggest goals, but you will do whatever it takes to not breach your standards of who you believe yourself to be and what you deserve. And this is why in life, you'll notice there are times you're really working hard, right? And all of a sudden, as you begin to get really good amount of good deserving, you begin to self-sabotage yourself. You stop showing up. You stop polishing the beliefs. So that way you'll always end up back to where you've always been. So in our quest for breaking free is about you realizing this identity you're playing right now. And this is why week 1 of LMA, week 2, week 3 is so important that you pay close attention to when we're deconstructing these concepts you are picking up unconsciously. And this is why you're getting the results you're seeing right now.